Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to another unboxing. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing for Oxide Slimes, and this is very much an artisan slime creator. They truly do have some masterpieces that they've done. They've recently done one of their last restocks for a while, so I do have a couple on the way to me from there as well. But this is their gorgeous business card. We don't have anything on the back, so hopefully there might be a slime care sheet inside. But let's continue with the unboxing, my lovelies. So we've got some beautiful, almost ribbon-esque gift wrap. That's really, really cute. Oh, the first thing I see is a lollipop. Oh, that's a really cute lollipop. It's a little heart one. And it's got like a red and white gradient. That's really cute. So you've got a sweet little lollipop. I believe this is part of one of the DIY kits, so let's leave that aside. Oh, it might all be inside of its individual bags. I think it might be, my lovelies. Both of the slimes that I ordered came in their own individual bags. As you can see, we have the gorgeous cinema roll bag here, and then of course the cottage tea party bag here as well. So this, I believe, must be part of cinema roll, of course, being cinema roll scoop, and then of course we've got the bear tea party. So let's get into both of them, my lovelies. Ooh. Let's get everything unboxed, my loves, and then we will take a look at everything individually. And then we have the cinema roll scoop. So let's open this one, my lovelies. And let's tidy this gorgeous bag up as well. Welcome back, my lovelies. I now have everything lovely and cleaned up inside and ready to be looked at. First impressions, aesthetically, absolutely stunning. The labels and the logo, absolutely gorgeous, beautifully cohesive, really gorgeous designs, and the look of the pots really sturdy, and the packaging that they came inside of is just next level. It really does add that extra oomph to the quality and the look of the slime. So aesthetically, I think it looks absolutely fantastic. In terms of packaging, there were packing peanuts inside of the box, along with also some torn paper tissue. There wasn't anything, for example, to protect the DIY portion of the cottage tea party. Now, thank goodness it's arrived in an absolutely beautiful, perfect condition. But as you can see, there is a large gap between the top and where the top of the clay piece lies and where the top of the container is. If there had been any sort of turbulence in shipping, I can imagine it would have easily been smashed around. The way that I've usually seen DIY pieces shipped is covered around with bubble wrap and also with cling film as well, just to give them that extra protection, which this absolutely deserves. It's a stunning clay piece and has luckily arrived in perfect condition, which I was surprised about and very, very happy with. I will always be honest in my reviews, my lovelies. That might be just my personal opinion, and that's okay. I will say everything's arrived in perfect condition, and I'm really, really excited to get into them. So that's the first impressions, my lovelies. This is 7 ounces of snow butter, and it's heavier on the snow side. And then, of course, we've got that beautiful DIY counterpart that sits on top of this absolutely gorgeous slime. So let's take it in turns, my lovelies. Let's open cottage tea. Let's give it a sniff. It's scented like chai tea. And let's have a look at the texture, my loves. This is the texture of cottage tea. And it reminds me almost of the look of a custard tart. It's got a really gorgeous look to it. It looks almost like a dessert. This looks absolutely wonderful, and it's also really, really thick. The containers are super sturdy and really lovely containers as well, so I'm really impressed with those. Let's give cottage tea a sniff, my loves. Now this is a very lovely scent. It almost smells like a milky tea. I'm not picking up on any spicy notes that I would probably normally associate with a chai tea. What it smells like to me is a light, milky herbal tea. It has a creaminess to it, but not on the heavy side. It's a very light creaminess, and it's actually a really refreshing scent. In terms of the theme of the slime, I think it fits it perfectly. Not being a fan of chai tea myself, but I am familiar with the scent. I was a little apprehensive as to how I would take to this scent, but it's really, really lovely. I think it's balanced really well, where it's not gone overboard with anything floral or anything spicy. It's a really good blend of something lightly herbal, lightly reminiscent of tea, with a small amount of milkiness and creaminess mixed in. It smells fantastic. Let's give it another sniff, my loves. It's a really, really lovely scent. It's not one that I've come across before. It's certainly very unique, and it has a luxury feel to it. It's definitely a beautiful scent, and one that I am really looking forward to obviously smelling as I play with this slime, my loves. Definitely a very, very unique scent. I really like that. So this has been, my loves, cottage tea, which is of course the 7-ounce base for the cottage tea party. Let's have a look at the DIY. This is the beautiful DIY piece that sits on top of this lovely cottage tea slime, and of course you can see we've got that small little packet of light orange slime. Almost looks like marmalade. I love it. And then of course we've got that foliage at the side to place on top, as well as, and I don't want to turn it upside down, my lovelies, but you can see just shining underneath, poking out, is those little mushroom phemos as well. So those you can just see dotted around the place, my lovelies. I think it's a really beautiful, extravagant clay top. It's got this gorgeous gold dusting and really good texturizing of the door. I think it adds to the cottage vibe of it absolutely beautifully. It gives me a very much a cottage core vibe, and I love it with the mushrooms and with the foliage and with the whole branding, and of course the beautiful bag that it was included with. I really think finishes off this theme of this slime absolutely beautifully. I think this is a stunning DIY kit, and one of those ones that I'm never going to want to put my fingers into, but it's absolutely gorgeous, my lovelies. So that is Cottage Tea Party. The next slime that we have, my lovelies, is Cinema Roll Scoop, and it's another DIY clay slime. So let's have a look at the base. This is a 7-ounce base, and it's a bingsu bead butter slime, and it's scented like banana foster. So I am expecting some wonderful smells coming out of this one. It's got that gorgeous bingsu bead texture on the top, and what I love is this was on its side in the packaging, so it's almost divided the bingsu beads and the base into two halves, and I actually really like that look. So let's open it, have a little look at the texture, and give it a sniff, my loves. This is Cinema Roll Scoop inside, my lovelies, and you can see how gorgeously thick this looks. It's got a beautiful creamy colour and is really, really thick. You can see those different textures, almost perfectly centered down the middle, and I really love the accidental nature of this. I think it shows off both textures really well, and I think it shows the really good ratio of bead to base as well, something that gives me a bit more of a gentler hand feel. So I think it's a really interesting texture, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how adding a little bit of clay in there, of course with our counterpart, how that changes the texture, especially with bingsu beads in there. So let's give it a sniff, my lovelies. Oh. Wow, what a fantastic scent. This is 100% banana, and it's definitely a banana dessert rather than what I would call an authentic banana. But what it manages really well is it has that dessert banana smell to it, with also smelling like an authentic banana dessert. That can sound quite peculiar to have those two viewpoints, but it doesn't smell like a banana that you're eating as a piece of fruit. But you could absolutely close your eyes and imagine that there's a big banana dessert in front of you. It smells gorgeous. It's got that refreshing, light, creamy banana scent, and then you can also smell those undertones of vanilla, almost a butterscotch and syrup type background, a very, very small note of brown sugar, culminating in, again, what I would call very much a luxury scent. It is a truly fantastic scent, and I love the scent with this particular slime, because I think it goes with the colour and the texture of this slime fantastically, because it really is the colour of a banana. It's absolutely gorgeous. So let's have a look at the clay counterpart, my loves. This is the clay counterpart, my darlings, which you can see that beautiful cinema roll charm inside. So let's open it and have a look, my loves. This is the gorgeous scoop inside, my lovelies, and you can see it's made of pink and lemon and lilac, and it almost looks like a scoop of pastel Neapolitan ice cream. It's absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't have a scent to it, my lovelies, but I do find that with clay counterpieces, and the slime is absolutely fabulously scented, so no problem there at all. And then it's got that beautiful cinema roll charm with that beautiful kawaii face and those really cute little cheeks. I think it's a really charming DIY counterpart, and if I bring it close enough, you can see all the gorgeous bits of glitter on there as well. It's a really, really pretty piece. So I think this on top of this slime will look adorable, and I'm really looking forward to the texture that it makes. So that is Cinema Roll Scoop, my loves. That is my order with Oxide Slimes. Overall, I am immensely happy with the slimes. They look absolutely fantastic quality. The scents are truly luxurious, and the clay counterpieces are absolutely adorable with fantastic attention to detail. I love the theme of the slimes in the way in which they are presented, the beautiful gift bags that they come in, and the absolutely adorable nature and theme of the both of them. As a side note, I would like it if there had been perhaps some slime care advice on the back of the business card, or perhaps something included inside of it. And also what I noted earlier about possible future protection for those gorgeous DIY pieces. They're absolutely stunning. Overall, fantastically happy. I'm really looking forward to the 2 pieces that I have on the way, and really happy with what I've gotten from Oxide Slimes, my lovelies. So thank you for joining me for another unboxing.